You hear the music, you know the man. Brian from the Lido joins us. I put a little on there.
You did. That was a little snare going on, a little snare drum.
A little, like a little marching.
Hit the.
How you doing today, sir?
Yeah, good. Good. It's Wednesday. Fall sure came. Hey, it was like,
what
fall. The heck?
I feel like, we had summer. Fall's here. It just like slaps you right in the face.
It's
really no transition.
It's fresh.
Yeah,
it's very fresh.
I'll say.
And some really needed water.
Yes.
It's nice to see how everything's kind of turning a little bit green before it goes and dies for the fall and winter season. But it's nice to see that everything's getting a wee bit of a drink. It's knocking the dust down a little bit too, which is good. Absolutely. I had to wait for the street sweeper in order to come and see you this morning. Yeah,
I was going to say you were a couple minutes late too, because you said you sent me this text. Good morning, Deb. Sorry, I had to go back to get my cell phone.
Well,
Deb.
You're not allowed.
Who's Deb?
You're not allowed to text and drive. But before you pull out of your driveway, you can push, that little voice recorder thing, right. And I pushed that, and that's what it heard. I mean, so from this day forward, you should be known as Deb.
Deb and Emma. Deb and Debba. Oh boy, I was gonna say the amount of times I've gone to text you and said, "Hey, brain."
Yeah.
So
we know that's not right. that's more than a misspell.
Brian, I hope you don't mind me starting with this. I had a lot of fun at the Lido on Saturday night with the Variety comedy.
And the little burlesque show.
That was a lot of fun. If you were there, then you'll know this. I think my favorite dance was the 10 points to Gryffindor dance closer to the end of the night there.
That was good.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Cute little costume and stuff, and a little bit of whoops in there, a little bit of oh my gods, and it's
at
just
one point a drag
fun.
Performer came out dressed as the Kool-Aid Man, which was really funny too. I was not expecting that at all. So
somebody with some acting and background like yourself, I mean, you can appreciate what goes into those.
Absolutely.
And it's hats off to Bells of the Underground for coming north. 9 people.
Yeah,
got in a Scooby van, and they all drove up, and we had a sold out show,
which was also
managed
wonderful.
To squeeze a few people here and there and tables, but it was a sell through, and it was great to see. And it's about the so many different things that we can do or that get done there that even the artists and the entertainers, they know this drag burlesque kind of thing in the Lower Mainland is okay, it's all right, and they do relatively well, but there's a misconception that as you go further north, it's less and less appreciated, and so when they arrived, scared the heck out of them.
Yeah,
because of course the green room at the Lido overlooks the entire theater and saying, "Oh my God, it's filling up!"
When maybe they were thinking, there might be 30 people or something.
Yeah, we're getting
nope. Show them.
It's a smaller, it's a little smaller club.
Yeah.
The Underground Club in Prince George, but we made some new family members. Let's just say that they'd love to come back.
Awesome.
Every time they're going to continue working on their acts and their shows and making it different, I mean it just works.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a good crowd. It was a loud crowd. Marissa was there. Sorry to call you out, Marissa, but we could all hear you.
I can still hear her. Oh my God!
It was a great night. I had so much fun. Thank you for the beers, Brian.
Oh yes, and somebody had a 40th birthday.
I did. Yeah, I had to call myself out there.
It was my pleasure to buy you a pint, my friend.
I appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. So
it was a good night, and we look forward to lots more as the season. Now we're getting into the fall winter season.
Right.
We've got a night market on Friday, October the 3rd.
Oh, so this Friday coming up in a couple
Friday,
days.
We make the theater into an all event center, and they're all different exhibitor booths, and it's fun to watch too, because you can see the ladies going through, and you can buy your fudge, and you can buy your wreaths, and you can buy all sorts of crafting stuff and artifacts, and in the other hand, so there's the debit card or the credit card in one hand, and then there's the glass of Merlot in the other.
Yeah.
as you walk through and graze the tables, right?
Yeah, and it's all
it's
kind of
fun.
local artisans and makers and creators, correct?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all local crafters and artisans. I love that word.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is the collective artisan market is what it's called.
Right.
So
A great place to buy a one-of-a-kind Christmas gift for somebody. I'm looking at the camera and winking, just saying.
what a great idea, eh? Thanksgiving's coming up. Maybe
Yeah.
there's a nice table centerpiece you'd like.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
It's always
absolutely.
nice to show up when you get an invitation to someone's house for Thanksgiving dinner to show up with, a little something. So, yeah, it'd be a great thing. And that's Friday, October 3rd. Saturday,
Sorry,
October,
Brian,
sorry,
you
go
need
ahead.
tickets for that, correct? Do you have to buy tickets?
No,
or-
you just come
Oh,
up.
just show up.
Show
Cool.
up at the door. Yep.
Awesome.
Tickets are available at the door. There's no tickets in advance because there's no real seating, right? There's
Yeah.
you just buy a ticket and wander.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There
And
it is.
wonder while you're wandering
Wander, either
what you're
way.
going to buy. Yeah. Friday's going to be a crazy busy day. So when the artisan market closes down, we go into hurry up offense. We have to switch it all over because we have CBC Massey Lectures in town doing a presentation, universal human rights and beyond in Fort St. John and really in all of Canada and North America. It's going to be. I didn't expect this, but it's a very important topic.
Yeah.
And sometimes these things get overshadowed by events like, say, the burlesque show.
Yeah,
You get
yeah.
way more people attend, but we're well over 100 people already registered for that. There is no fee for it, but it's going to be a very informative afternoon. It only runs from 12 to 3 in the afternoon on Saturday afternoon. And then after that, I should also mention too that Alex Neve, he will be there signing his books. So we can listen to his insight, his knowledge, along with Angela Waite and Connie Gray Eyes. They're all going to be there answering panel question style.
Yeah.
It's going to be an interesting event. I feel really fortunate to be part of this only because we have the box, right? So I have to be there.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there on the soundboard listening, and getting information on a lot of these topics that we bring through the Lido. So it's advantageous to me and to Cindy to be able to hear what these people have to say.
Right.
And
again, if you know anything with the CBC Massey lectures, likely this is going to be recorded and used in kind of future broadcasts of the lecture and kind of the discussion itself.
that is the intention.
which is
Yep.
very cool. So yeah.
Absolutely. And there will be an opportunity to ask questions from the crowd, that kind of thing. So we're running, and big thanks to Systems out there. He's going to be doing the sound for us to make sure everything it ends up right. So excited about having them in the house at another event, another notch in the holster, I guess.
Yep.
Right after that event, at 3:00, that event ends. We have to set up. Dawson Gray is here with his Chevy Back tour. I think he's doing 19 cities over 3 weeks. It's
Well, that's a whirlwind.
yeah. I think
Wow.
he's no. Sorry, that's a miscalculation. In 4 weeks.
Okay.
Sorry.
Still.
It's
That's a
still
lot
yeah.
of shows
He's
in 4
got
weeks.
4 days on, 2 days off. 4
Yeah.
days on, 3
Yeah.
days off. That kind of thing. So he's running lots of cities. We're fortunate to have him here. Every now and then you see an up and coming artist that just seems to be or have the potential to be it. And we're fortunate that he's chosen to present in Fort St. John, and the tickets are going really well. We're around 175-ish or so,
Nice.
trying to leave the dance floor open, so you can get up. It will be a bit of a party. He's young, he's energetic, he's got some great hits, he's got a great look. They've actually added local entertainer Walker Tompkins
Nice.
to the bill as an opener, so he's going to do a 30-minute opening set. Really looking forward to that Saturday night. If you haven't got tickets, you better hit us up soon because it will be a full house that night for sure. And then on the 11th, we've got the Bee Gees, and sorry, not the Bee Gees, I should say the Bee Gees tribute.
Yeah.
The cool thing about the Bee Gees, and everybody resonates or talks about them with Saturday Night Fever. And it is, with John Travolta and all the funny dance moves and but it's so much more than that.
Oh, it sure is.
You know, I'd say probably the number one song that they wrote, they've written hundreds of songs for other artists. I would say it's Dolly Parton's and Kenny Rogers, Islands in the Stream, written by the Bee Gees. I mean, who knew?
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
but
they have so many great songs, Brian.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
This is going to be such a fun.
And what a
night.
great era.
Yeah.
You know, and if you come dressed up, or you have we have a group prize if you come dressed up, and usually it entails things way too tight.
Mm-hmm.
So if you come dressed in things way too tight, you know, we're just going to put a little bit of fun to it as well. So if you haven't got tickets to that, again, that's next Saturday, October 11th, October 18th, October 18th. I always miss this up because 18th, it's the 19th annual of the Vine on the 18th, but not the 19th. If you show up on the 19th, it'll be over.
Yeah.
Maybe you could pre-buy for the 20th on the night. Anyhow. So title sponsor of that is Tina over at Rimtech. She jumped on the opportunity to be the title sponsor for that. She just loves the Association for Community Living and loves to give back to the community that this so well supported Rimtech and all the folks over there. Wine sponsor this year is the new owner of Canadian Tire. The Bannermans have retired. They've sold, you know, Canadian Tire to the new fellas. So, you know, it'll be interesting. He's making his mark in the community right off the get-go. So welcome Canadian Tire as the wine sponsor. And then we fall right after that. I don't know why we do this to ourselves, but that's the 19th. So then that's the 18th is the 19th. But then on the 19th, the Sunday, we have the Fall Classic Crib Tournament.
Yeah.
So we've got to clean out that whole thing and put in the... it's just it's one event after the other, and it really seems to come at us fast and hard. We get a nice lull sort of in the thing called summer, you know, where we get to plan and get to primp and, you know, tidy things up at the Lido. But now it's time to get back to business, and there is so much to do. Rocky Horror 50th anniversary this year. That's on the 25th. Moose movies. You guys are doing the Moose movies again this year. Thank you for that. That's Scooby-Doo and Beetlejuice. And then we've got the Halloween Howl on 100th. That's a lot of huzz.
Yeah. And as usual, a wide variety of events.
Oh, we're all over the place,
Lido, which is so much fun.
And interesting, mixed into all that, I never really talk about the private rentals because they're private rentals. But, you know, we've got lots of businesses out there that want to do safety meetings. We've got a couple of stand downs. We've got a couple information sessions for employees. You know, so there's lots of things that come up that we're equipped to do and to do easily. It's just a matter of making a phone call. And I would really urge you out there, if you haven't booked something for Christmas, be it with us or be it with some. There are only so many locations in town, and you should really pick one fairly soon. We don't have a lot of room at the Lido either. We do multi-parties as well as standalones. But, you know, seasons come quickly. And I appreciate being able to come on here every Wednesday morning and have my chit-chats with you. Get caught up on what we need to get caught up on.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We appreciate having you, Brian, all the time. Now, speaking of Brian, if you have an idea for something you want to do, you want some info about tickets, or you want to book a private rental, you can get in touch with him at 785-3011 or at thelido.ca.
You nail that every time.
Thank you, buddy.
Thanks,
Brian,
Dub.
always nice to see you, sir.
Next week.
100.1 Moose FM, proudly local.